Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbelt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arkansas's offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last 2.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. And 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into those rankings.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Green. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Razorbacks are on the move. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the left side. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running the red zone. It's Washington. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quarterback making adjustments. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the option. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Wide open spaces. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Russell. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again?
Timeout, Arkansas.
Throw to the right, looking for the first. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This guy just has a nose for the end.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll ride his man on the option. Ernie on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Might be changing the route. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect. This is something guys have been repping in practice.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Now on the option. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. From the gun, running back on the move. Shakes off. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's Green. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Forced to just throw it away on third down. And they'll run the option. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the tight end. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Fighting off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Ripping through the defense. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The running back has it. He just steamrolling the defense. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Going for the marker on the ground. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Green. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he... Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. It's a running room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Got the 1st down and more. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Rides the back on the option, the give. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Green. Caught near the sticks, it's Anthony. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. 6th play of the drive coming up. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football. He'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they... Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.